When does this pain finally stop? How long before the heart quits replaying the same scenes over and over, before the mornings stop feeling like an aftermath? Now, every man gets that, and I get it, because I've asked it too. But here's the truth. Healing isn't just waiting. It's engagement. You don't heal by sitting still, counting the days. You heal by walking through confusion, walking through loss, one honest step at a time. I know, because I've done it. My last marriage, there were 3, lasted 37 years. Now, I always loved her more than she loved me. That's harsh, but true. You see, I was thunderstruck, and way back then, she was practical. She wanted a husband and a father for her children. I wanted a life built on devotion. When she asked for a divorce all those many years later, my love was finally proven, irrelevant. It took me a couple of years to truly kind of find my feet again. 2 years before I stopped measuring the silence. And then in year 3, I found something unexpected. A smile on my face, a genuine joy in my heart. So let's talk about that question. When will I feel normal again? You see, men want certainty. That's the way we're built. If I know how long this will take, I can endure it. I can stand on my head for however long it needs to be. But underneath that question is a deeper fear. What if I never feel normal again? See, divorce isn't just paperwork. It's disorientation. It rewires your nervous system. It shatters your routines. And it leaves you questioning your own worth. You don't just lose a partner. You lose the reflection of who you were in her eyes. So when a man asks how long, he's really asking, when will I trust myself again? I repeat that. When will I trust myself again? Now, people love to hand out timelines. 1 year for every 5 years you were married, or 2 years and you'll be over it. Yeah, right. Nonsense. Healing isn't math. It's depth. It depends on the level of betrayal, the amount of support, the honesty of your inner work. Some men bounce back in a few months, some in a few weeks, but only because they never really went deep enough to heal. Others take a year, 2, 3, 5, but they emerge wiser, grounded, unshakable. It's not the time that heals. It's engagement. It's not about counting sunsets. It's about what you do between them. The old normal for you is gone. So stop chasing it. That version of you was built inside a shared story the two of you built together, and that story has ended. Your new normal isn't about returning, it's about arriving. Normal now means clearer boundaries, stronger instincts, a steadier heart. It's the calm that comes when you know what you'll never tolerate again. You're not rebuilding the old house. You're designing one that finally fits you. Divorce recovery isn't linear for anyone. It kind of moves like waves. But the pattern of divorce is consistent. Shock, anger, identity rebuild, integration. I repeat that. Shock, anger, identity rebuild, and integration. Now, shock feels surreal. You keep expecting a text that fixes everything. You'll get that message, but your mind can't grasp what your heart already knows. Then comes anger, hot, unpredictable, righteous. Anger is valuable and good, so don't fear it. Anger tells you your boundaries. It is energy returning. It means your soul is waking up to your real circumstance. Next is the identity rebuild. This one is the long stretch. It's when you start asking, who am I without her? Who am I without that old world, that old life? Who am I? You test, you stumble, and you learn. Then one quiet morning, you kind of reach integration. The pain doesn't just vanish. It simply stops being the center of the story. You remember without flinching. You talk without shaking. And that's when you know the work is working. Every man heals at his own pace. But there are patterns. What shortens healing? Well, support, structure, self-care, honesty. And on the other hand, what stretches it out? What lengthens it? Makes it more difficult? Well, isolation, bitterness, rebound relationships. Rebounds only repeat the same wounds in new faces. Support accelerates because it keeps you honest. Bitterness delays because it keeps you righteous. And rebounds, well, they freeze your growth. You can't build freedom on distraction. Healing requires engagement with reality. You have to face the ache. You can't outsource that. Presence is what collapses years into months. Be present. The question isn't how long. It's what am I doing with today? There's no shortcut, but there are accelerators. Exercise. Move your body every day. Sweat clears grief faster than philosophy. Journaling. Really, write the truth you can't say yet. Write it out loud. And if you don't know how to journal, just sit down and say, I'm going to fill out this page. And if you have to write on there, I'll fill out this page every day. Just write that over and over, and pretty soon your mind will tell you what to say. Just write what you're feeling, write what you're thinking, even if you're pissed off. Because paper can handle honesty better than most people. Structure. Wake up, move, nourish, rest, and repeat day after day after day. Healing happens inside of a rhythm. Be of service. Help someone else. You don't have to go volunteer at some professional or official kind of a place. Help a friend. Because nothing repairs a fractured soul faster than usefulness. And these aren't chores. They're lifelines. Every rep, every page, every act of service, that's you taking yourself back. Healing is quiet. It kind of just sneaks up on you. You'll catch yourself laughing, not forced, just real laughter. You'll go an entire day without thinking about her. And that silence, it won't hurt anymore. You'll feel a spark of excitement for something new. Cool, huh? A project, a trip, a sunrise, a date. Now, that's not pretending, that's progress. The new normal isn't the absence of pain, it's the presence of life again. Trust me, you don't forget what happened. You simply stop living there. It takes time. Every man who wants to heals. Even the ones who swore they never would. Even the ones who lost everything. Because what we call healing is not the return of what was. It's the acceptance of what is. And once acceptance settles in, peace follows like gravity. The heart does not stay broken forever. It rebuilds differently, stronger in the fractured places. You will feel normal again. Not the same, but stronger. The man who walks through this fire isn't the man who entered it. You'll trust again. You'll laugh again. Live again. And when you do, you'll look back with gratitude. Trust me, not for the pain, but for the man it carved out of you. So tell me, how long did it take before you felt like yourself again? Drop it below, not to compare yourself to the others, but to remind another man he is still on time.